Hello my lovely Scorpios, welcome to your November 2020 reading. I hope this reading finds you well. This is a general reading for Scorpio's Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is a general reading for you, Scorpio. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that's going to be specific to you. Thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed and you would like to, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you won't miss any new videos that I am going to post for you. So let's have a look at your reading. Let's have a look at what's in store for you for November 2020. So, I feel like the first thing I want to say is what I'm getting and picking up for you is that the last few months have been a real time of introspection, a real time of self-reflection, a real time of going within and really thinking about things and processing things and figuring out what you're going to release and what you're going to keep and how you move forward from this point on. So I feel like there's been a time of introspection. There's been a time of just tapping into yourself, of checking in with yourself, of allowing things to be processed and come to the surface and moved on and clarified. So I feel like that's what's been going on with you, and it's a journey that you've been on which has been extremely beneficial, and it's brought you to where you need to be. It's brought you to the here and now. Let's have a look at November, and as November starts, I feel like, you've got the Eight of Swords here, and, Scorpio, I feel like there's a little bit of stuckness. There's a little bit of feeling stuck here. There's a little bit of not being sure of how to move on or which direction to take, or that life is flowing or that life is moving on. There's a sense of feeling blocked, and understand that feeling is coming from within you. It's coming from something that you've created. It's something that you can come out of that state of hibernation, of being in a cocoon, anytime that you are ready to do that. So if you're feeling that, oh, well, life's not moving forward and there's this real feeling of being stuck and there's a feeling of nothing progressing, that's something that has been created, and it could be something that's been created through this time of self-reflection and just analysing and having that stillness. And so now it's time to break down that barrier and let's move forward. So what crosses that? You've got the Justice card crossing that, and the Justice card speaks of a balance. So it's now regaining your balance. But there's also, I want to say to you, karmically, the scales of karma are being balanced, so that it's the past that you've been reflecting on, and where you are now, and let's balance those scales. So it's about what you did in your past as to how well that balance is going to be for your future in moving forward. So it's finding that inner balance. It's also dealing with some legal stuff, clarifying things, tying things up, getting loose ends. There's going to be a fair result that's going to come from this division of or weighing out of legal matters. So if you're going through a divorce, going through some sort of separation, there is a weighing out of those things. There's going to be a fair result that's going to come from it. And that's also going to help you to move on. And that allows you then to move on. Okay? It's how are you feeling? The Four of Cups, the Four of Cups, so you're ready to move on. Scorpio, you're ready to move on. You've achieved a lot, you've completed a lot, you've done a lot, and now it's time, what's next? So it's this sense of thinking about what's next. Where do I go to from here? What do I do from here? How do I move forward from here? What do I want? What do I want to achieve? What sort of lifestyle do I want to have? What ideas do I have in moving forward? If it's moving from one career to another, or one situation to another, there's this, if you're in business for yourself, a new product, you're thinking and planning. There's this planning that's coming in here for you on many different levels. It can be on a personal note, it can be on a career note, it can be on a financial note, but there's this planning that's going on that you will want to do. You're making, how do I move forward? And that's breaking down that barrier. What do I want? What do I want to achieve? What lifestyle do I want? What ideas do I have about my future, about what I want to create? Because there's the time of the difficulty is over. It's coming to completion. So it's important that you don't take with you all the emotional attachments of that, but just take with you the wisdom of what you have learned. What have you learned from past experiences? How has it made you the person you are today? How has it changed you? What have you learned from it? What learning have you got from past situations? And it's time to leave the angst behind and take with you only the learning. So the difficult times, the difficulties have come to there's closure there. There's closure to a difficult situation, difficult times around you, and you're going to realize that in November. I also want to say, Scorpio, that November is your birth month. End of October, last week of October, and certainly November is your birth month. So I want to wish you all a very, very happy birthday, and a great happy, new birth year as well. The start of a birth year. And this is about leaving. This is about leaving behind the past. So it's coming to an end. It's coming to closure. And that's really excellent timing, because it allows you to move forward here. It allows you to move forward. You've got an interesting card here, the Seven of Swords. If you're going to have this closure, just ensure that there's no self-deception there, that you're looking at things clearly, you're looking at things as they are, and there's no self-deception. Watch deception around you, or betrayal, or someone's not being completely honest around you, but I feel like that's going to come to the surface for you. I don't feel like it's a situation that, I don't feel like it's a really strong situation. Sometimes it's self-deception. Are you leaving the past behind? Are you leaving those emotions and those feelings and anything that's limiting you? Are you leaving that in the past and moving forward? Is there self-deception there? Because it also speaks of self-deception. Is there some self-deception in the way you're looking at something? Do you need to change the way you're looking at something so that it's with honesty, and you can really clarify it and leave it behind and get that closure and that peace? Remember, things are going to be balanced, and that's also balancing past and present as well, so that it allows you to move forward as well. So then, as we move through November, my lovely Scorpios, there's going to be some hiccups, that's life. That's life. You're going to have some ups and downs. You're going to have some things to overcome, but you're going to overcome them easily and successfully. They're just sort of tidying up things. There's little things that are going to come up that you have to deal with, and you think, oh gosh, I'm so sick of dealing with these little things, a leaky tap, a car service, something that needs to be repaired. Somebody wants your attention, someone wants your time. All of those little things that are just called living. They're things that come up. But there's success in the completions. There's success in what you're doing, and there's going to be a completion of events around you. And there's going to be success. You're going to feel so much better and able to move forward and move on once you've dealt with these little things, because above that you've got the Ace of Swords, which speaks to me of a new start. So in November, certainly by the end of November, you're going to see this ability to have this new start, this ability to move forward, and have new learning and create this new existence. It's a whole new start. I feel like there's a whole new door opening. I feel like the door to the past is closing, and then there's this whole new start here, this whole new beginning coming up here for you. There's new learning as well, and it can be a new, if you're retiring, there's a new way of being, there's a new way of doing things. There could be new study for you, new things that you want to take on, new hobbies that you want to take on. If you're young, you're studying, there's new learning, there's a new course, a new job, a promotion, there's new skills that are coming in with that. And that could be the battles that you're coming up with, looking for a new job, studying, getting through exams, all of those sorts of situations. But there's a new start coming up for you, my lovely Scorpio. And then you've got the 9 of Cups, and this is the wish card. This leads to, so you end the month on a very high note. You end the month with the wish card. All your wishes come true. Everything you've desired comes true. Everything you've released and wanted to move on to is there for you. So this card of self-deception and is minimized by this cup of cards, this wish card. So it's not a big deal. So it's really nothing to get caught up on or stuck on. Understand that anything that comes your way, you're going to be able to overcome with success. So let's not worry about that. New beginning, a wish card of what are your plans, what are your dreams. Don't shy away from setting goals, making plans, because anything you set, you're going to be able to achieve. It's about creating your wish list, and you will be surprised how much of that comes to fruition for you, how much of that you're going to be really successful with, how much of that is going to fall into place for you, because you leave November with the Ace of Pentacles. There's an increase in financials. There's an increase in security and love and happiness and health. So there's another new start. You've got 2 aces in this month. 2 aces in this month. So that tells me that, the things that you need to get through in the beginning of the month, there's a reason for that, because it prepares you for this new start, this new learning, this new way of being, and learning to be different, learning to be in this different situation. And then it brings in the Ace of Abundance, and that is, new financial situation, new openings, new possibilities. So that these 2 aces are bringing in for you these new potentials, these new opportunities, these new possibilities, this new way of being. What do you want to bring into your life? Because then you've also got the wish card. So they're absolutely a fantastic way to end the month. The beginning of the month is going to be a month in review for you, of really getting rid of what you don't need and regret. And it's about not being deceptive. Don't have, because we become masters of self-deception. Don't allow that to come into your being. Be honest, be clear, and be frank, and then you will reap the benefits of what's ahead for you in the coming months, because things are going to fall into place. With the wish card, whatever it is, with this new beginning that you want to bring into your life, then plan for it, then show appreciation, show gratitude, and have a clarity of goal setting to bring into your life what it is you're wanting to bring in, what it is you're needing to bring in, what is going to be good for you, what changes you want to make. And to me, those changes are all on a personal level. It's about you. It's not about anyone else. It's not about your external environment. It's about making those changes within you, which then changes your reality, changes your externals. I'm going to use a second deck to do a 3-card spread to give me a summary of your month. Oh, there's one of what lies ahead for you. So let's have a look at the summary of the month that will be for you. Let's see. Okay, there's lots of opportunities here because there's cards going everywhere. So that tells me that there's a lot of potential for change, a lot of opportunities that are coming for you. Let's have a look. What have you got? The Daughter of Wands. This is the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands. And this is this can be a young Aries, Sagittarius, Leo person that's around you. But it's also about planning for your future, planning for your life's purpose. What is it that you want? What goals are you going to set? What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? What is your life's purpose? What is it that you've always wanted to do? And it's about planning for that, because that will bring you new growth. That, coupled with the 2 aces that you got, is an indication of this is a time for you to plan what it is you want to do, and what it is you want to, what direction you want to take, what things you want to take on, what do you want to learn, what do you want to learn. It's about rest, it's about meditation, it's about going within, it's about developing your spirituality, following your intuition, taking time out to rebalance, to rest, to really go within yourself, to reflect. This is a time for you to be, don't be the sacrificial lamb. It's about, the third eye is lit up there, so it's very spiritual. Meditate. You don't have to meditate as in the traditional sense. Go for walks, be introspective, work out what it is you want, what new beginning you want, what you need to release, because you've also got the death card here, and the death card is an indication of in November there are going to be endings. There's endings of attitudes and ways of being and ways of thinking, and things that are in the past that you will leave in the past, and out of the ashes the phoenix rises, and so with the 2 aces, with this cleansing in the beginning of the month, it allows the 2 aces and the wish card to strengthen in potency, strengthen in positive movement forward. So there's a clearing out to allow new things to come into your life, which is great. That's a really exciting time to be in for you. And it's interesting that it's your birth, it's your birth month too. That just fell out. So that's interesting that that's coming up for you. You've got unlimited ideas. Unlimited ideas. That's the wish card. Unlimited ideas. Two aces and the wish card. You've got unlimited ideas that's coming up for you in November. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So, it entails action on your part, goal setting on your part, positive attitude, releasing the past to move on to the future, overcoming any issues that come up for you, because they're not going to be big things and you can overcome them easily to really create this wonderful beginning, and it's going to start coming through in December and 2021. I will be posting my 2021 yearly projections shortly, and so have a listen to those to see what the year overall has to offer for you. I wish you many blessings. I hope this reading resonates for you and gives you the guidance that you need for November. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Many blessings to you, my lovely Scorpios.